Rave Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary Kayye.
Good morning, everyone. This is Gary Kayye, and welcome to, this is actually my first ISE 2026 precast. So we're doing some recordings of some of my favorite brands prior to going to ISE 2026. And of course, I'm joined with my friend, Francesco Ziliani, who runs SpinetiX. Francesco, how are you doing this morning?
Ciao, Gary. I'm doing very well. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, thanks for being my first. I mean, you're the, ISE is a month away, a little bit more than a month away. And during the entire month of January, I spend the month talking to, I'd say 20 brands. I usually pick about 20 companies to talk to and find out what they're going to do at the show. I really like SpinetiX because you've done some really cool things. Now you're in booth 4S400, which is the digital signage hall 4S400. If you're going to ISE, you need to go to SpinetiX booth. If you're not going to ISE, you should go to spinetix.com, SPINETIX.com, because you have this whole platform or ecosystem that you're calling digital signage as a service. And I like where you're going with this. And in wrapped up in all this, because I'm excited about what kind of the direction you're going, because obviously we need players, and you've got the players. We'll talk about players in just a second. But wrapped up in this digital signage as a service, not only do you have the ability to manage, control, and keep all your digital signage network secure, you're actually launching a feature that will allow you to keep your data wherever you want to keep it. So if you're a German company, you can keep your data in Europe. If you're a US, North American based company, and you're dealing with a government install and there's a lot of regulations around where data is stored, you can keep your data in the US. You're the only company I know of doing something like that as part of your platform.
Yeah, thank you, Gary. You're right. I mean, SpinetiX started digital signage as a service a while ago. As you know, we have the entire solution, so players, but the cloud infrastructure is more and more vital. And it helps us offering what we call a managed signage to our customers. And now, it does not mean that we outsource screens. I mean, the customer is not outsourcing screens to us. It's really outsourcing risk to us, because we take care about the resilience, but the compliance, the scale challenges, so that our partners, our customers can really focus on the outcomes, which is what is important to them. And I think we are going there quick. We are really offering an experience which is covering, as you are saying, management of assets, updates, orchestration, and as you were mentioning, compliance, legal compliance. You know, data is very precious. There is some data which is confidential. Some data is really personal and protected by law, and law is different from different areas, different regions. So we have more and more requests from our customers that need to comply with their local regulation. And for this, we have launched what we call data residency. So the possibility to choose which region your data will be stored physically in. So as you said, you are North America, you are government, you care about the regulation, and you want all your data that you display on your screens resident in your territory. If you are a large corporate, you may have different areas. You may be in North America, but as well in Europe, and we can offer them all they need for compliance.
Well, I like the direction you're going here, because number one, there's a lot of people kind of scared of digital signage. And what you're saying to them is, look, dive into digital signage with SpinetiX and we'll take the risk away. So we'll, there's a bunch of players out there. Now there is a difference in your player that is quite unique. You're not a Windows-based player. No. You're not beholden to a third-party company to keep your products updated. You control that infrastructure, but of course you need a player, and then obviously you need the content management system, and you need the cloud-based management system. You have all that. You have Elementi,
Correct.
and you have Aria as a cloud-based management system. What you've done on top of that is say, look, we'll make sure it operates. So if I'm an end user, basically you're giving me job security because you're going to make sure that everything is operating, and you're going to offload the need for that level of concern because you have a cloud-based management platform that is proactive and secure, right? And that's why
Absolutely.
you're in the Pentagon. That's why you're in these high secure areas. And then, but if you're an integrator and you feel like you don't know signage as well as you want to know signage, basically you're saying if you'll use SpinetiX, we'll take, once you make the sale, we'll take care of the rest of it for you to make sure that, you know, the customer feels comfortable, you feel comfortable, and the system is up and operating because it's all done across the cloud.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, IT teams in any organization are very busy people. They have a lot of challenges, and it's hard to stay up to the latest updates, and if you need to manage every single device, it's a lot of work. So our promise for IT teams is to manage their risk for them. So they don't need to install servers to maintain that software. They don't need to purchase devices or change those across years. If they start with 100 units and then go to 1,000, they are not worried about how do we scale all this infrastructure. We take care of this. We have partners with AWS that allows high availability, elastic scale from 2 to 20,000 players. We take care about encrypted transport and storage. And to be able to do this, we really need to master both the hardware and the cloud infrastructure, because otherwise you take risk if you're not mastering all the elements. And as you say, these are the reasons why government customers, large corporate, choose SpinetiX for their needs in digital signage.
Well, one other thing you'll be doing at ISE is celebrating your 20th birthday. Not yours, but the company's 20th birthday. You and the iPhone were birthed the same year. I don't know if you know that or not, but the iPhone was introduced also in the same year. And so you think about how the Apple has transformed the phone market over those 20 years, and you think about how digital signage has transformed over that 20 years. I mean, I'm not even sure the term was real commonly used back in 2006, 2007. So that's pretty amazing that you're 20 years old. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. It's true that it does not make feel young, unfortunately, but the industry has evolved a lot. I remember at the beginning, reliability was #1 challenge in digital signage. Things were not working at all. And now, I mean, it just works fine. It's very reliable. We are more and more moved from general purpose PC to really dedicated, well-designed CMS and players and operating systems. So I think we have contributed to the maturity of the industry. I like to think about it, and I'm really glad if everyone who is following you have the time to visit us. We have a happy hour day in the middle of the week at ISE. You are more than welcome to share a drink with us and celebrate this milestone.
Yeah, and you can learn more about that at SpinetiX.com, SpinetiX.com. Both you and I agree, one last thing, Francesco, both you and I agree that the term digital signage is actually, now that it is 20 years old, is probably not the right term for our industry. We really need to kind of move more towards an experiential signage market. And one of the ways that you're doing that is you have, you know, one of your newest players is has 4 outputs and can be daisy chained, for lack of a better term. You can literally drive an entire facility. I've actually seen it demonstrated. The building that you're in, there's a great video if you want to. I'll put a link to it in the descriptions that you can follow along. Where I did a tour of the building, the Millennial building in Lausanne, Switzerland. But you can actually do facility-wide management of signals through your network, and that is a good example of experiential signage.
Absolutely. It's true that digital signage is an amazing tool. You can do a lot of stuff with it. When you are able to include data, interactivity, you can really have a tool that create amazing experience. And in this context, we are not alone. We partner with a company like QSys or Prestron, many others that allows our customers to design really amazing experiences automating. And now with artificial intelligence, the options are even more amazing and live and engaging. So I'm excited to be in this industry. And again, ISE is really the place to be if you are curious to learn. And if you can come to our booth, you're gonna discover something nice.
Well, I want to invite everyone to go. I'll be there. I'm excited to go to the show. I love ISE. And I want you to check out, in the meantime, SpinetiX.com. If you're watching this online, all the links are in here. Francesco, I look forward to seeing you. Congratulations on helping drive the success of the industry. As you said, you've been a contributor to the digital signage market. So thank you very much for doing that. And I look forward to seeing you in person in just a month.
I'm looking forward to as well. Thank you, Gary, for your support. Thank you.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you have not signed up and registered for ISE, you can get a code. You can use our free code, RayPubs, and get a free pass, and that even gives you access to some of the education at iseurope.org. Again, SpinetiX is at SpinetiX.com. Thanks everyone for joining me, and have a great day. We have a lot more ISE coverage coming, though. You can go to raypubs.com/ISE at any time to see it.
Ray Radio with Rants and Ray.